Eric Mann, say hello to Eric! How's everybody doing? It's been a long show, but we got a couple of more. Got a couple more bangers. All right, so it always makes me nervous when I see old ladies with canes jaywalking because they always leave such big dents in my car. People say, lick a spoon to see if your breath smells bad. I say, if you need to lick a spoon to know, you should probably just go get mouthwash. You'll get it. So my friends say that I'm very helpful, which in New York speak really means I'm easily taken advantage of. So the first time that I was in Times Square, one of the rappers gave me his mixtape, and my friend had to pry it out of my hands to give it back to the guy. And I said, but what if it's really good? And she says, you don't even have a tape deck. So I'm the guy that my friends call, I'm the sucker that my so-called friends text when they need help moving. My friends have moved 22 times since I've moved to New York 5 years ago. I don't know where they're going, but they just can never stay still. And rental prices in New York City are getting outrageous. I've been trying to find a new place, and I've been inquiring everywhere. It's a lot of competition out there. And the landlords, they always have to ask all these questions, all these personal questions, like, what do you do for work? How much money do you make? How on earth can you live in New York City on that? So I said, forget it. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go underground. I'm gonna live with the mole people. So I figured, like, dingy places, lots of trash. Can't be much different than Bushwick. And I went down there, and I didn't find any mole people, but I did get bitten by a glowing green rat. But I got superpowers out of it. My doctor calls it syphilis. So it was really a lot like Bushwick. Today I realized I'm possibly an alcoholic. I was in the mouthwash section of the CVS because I licked a spoon and my breath smelled bad. And I see this bottle of zero alcohol mouthwash. And I'm like, what's the point? Then this old lady with a cane and a shawl comes up to me asking me if I need any help. And I said no. I'm onto her game. She was trying to pick me up. She had a 2-pack of jumbo-sized, full alcohol Listerine. She was ready to get buck wild. Old ladies, you gotta be careful with them. They have all the lines. They have all the experience, all the lines. They'll say things like, oh, you look so distinguished. Or, I just clipped this coupon, buy one, get one free at Red Lobster. You wanna come? But this ancient minx had the crown jewel. She said, has anybody ever told you you look like Robert Redford? Mothballs wafted in the air, the smell. This lady was ready to knit me a new pair of undies. I got out of there as fast as I could. That's how I got syphilis the first time. I want to end on a more serious note. I know we had a lot of laughs tonight. My grandpa called me from the nursing home the other day complaining that he has no friends. So I go visit him because I'm super helpful. And when I do, the nurses say, oh, he's doing so much better. I'm like, what happened? And they're like, oh, we set him up with a new friend. I'm like, great, that's great. So I go to his room, and I see a blonde woman talking to herself in a mirror. And I ask her, do you know where my grandpa is? And she turns around. It's my grandpa in a blonde wig. He looks me up and down and smiles, blue mouthwash staining his teeth. and he says, "Hello, young man. Has anybody ever told you you look like a young Robert Redford?" So I took a swig of mouthwash and said, "Grandpa, we're gonna go for a little walk. Grab your cane." "Yeah, that's my car across the street. The one with all the dents in it." Thank you, everybody.